change in latency because I think that might have been part of the problem. Quick meditation session right here. Just chill. A few minutes. Music. Nothing else. Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. I'm pulling a chill session right now, just mentally. We went so fast through topics, I'm mentally unwinding real quick. I like my brain, but it does prefer and like quick breaks. Oh, for actual sleep? That, yes, please. Like, that's why I'll be up all night, but... I've been finding some great peace and just chilling here and there. Been so much more relaxed than I probably have ever been in my life. Just like emotionally, I've just been chill. Isn't that another thing? Isn't that another theory? That's not one I liked. It was like to treat everybody like an empty slate or something. Like not, but like if I see somebody doing stuff, I'm gonna have predetermined. What would be the function in that? Yeah. Oh, 100%. We know the negative effects of that, but what would be any positive function of that? I'm struggling to come to one. No, they don't. But I'm curious because I have zero. I have zero. Okay. Yeah, you could learn this is what I don't want to be in life. Yeah, that's our predetermined notion that we've decided. Would at any point I always get so weirded out when I start going into questioning depths of just like saying whys. But at any point would you break that notion? Talk to that person. Same. That would be back to cost and effect. My paper's on mental health stigma, so I'm going to be going into the function. Yeah, it's one of the ones that I was struggling to come up with a topic. I was going to go into originally the effects of long work days versus short work days, and I wanted to see what the effects were on the social aspect in the culture, and the home life, and in the workplace. And he said that wasn't sociology, and I was like, wouldn't that be a social aspect of life? I don't know. He said it wasn't. He told me I had to choose an actual thing that's a problem. He wants us to get into controversial problems. So that was one of the ones on his list, and I chose mental health stigma because sure. He wants social problems. It's like his wording. That's why I hated the English language, because he just said originally a sociology topic. And then afterwards he said a social problem, one that affects people and harms them. So he changed the wording. Exactly. Yeah. Hmm. I think, yeah, it would have worked. Social aspects. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Different aspects, different people. Well, correct choice for you. So different aspects, I'd have to research it. It would be something I could actually research and study. That was the point. Is research, study, and then come into the problem, conflict, and then choose both sides. So there was both sides. You know what I mean? I liked it because work is super important. Well, not work. I mean, I making money's important, so I think work is an aspect in that because money's part of our society to help us get through it. So I liked the idea of doing it. It affect if yeah, I do too. We need it. No, it's paper. It's stupid. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I keep saying need, but I'm never coming to, you know what I mean. I have to use these terminologies because the society that we built on needs it. Quote unquote. Quote need unquote need. Wait, on quotes brain. Quote need unquote. There we go. Oh yeah, yeah. Now my expectations have much but lowered because I hold more expectations. I would say now for my self and how I handle certain things. I don't want to be bothered by a lot of things. I don't want somebody else's actions to hold how I feel currently in the mood of certain times of the day, where I feel it's unnecessary for their current mood to be affecting mine when it doesn't involve me. Yeah. What's the start? Let me start you off. What's your starting statement? Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Appease those around you. Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. What is that called? Can we? I wouldn't say it's not common courtesy, is it? Because if we're saying Japan's is a little different, but are we starting with common courtesy, or you want to go on Japan's? Like courtesies in general? Yeah. Yeah. I have a word for it. There's things called taboos. Yeah, as long as you don't cross any lines or borders, it's usually looked over if you're not conveniencing someone else. Yeah, it can. A lot of times people will not look at the situation, they'll look away. Yeah. Yeah. I'm already triggered. I'm already triggered. I have a perfect one right now. My brother recently, because I get screamed at, like we don't talk and stuff like that, because he just hates everything about me, and he can't. He just feels anger when he looks at me. Um, I put the trash out, and it was snowing, and I was gonna do the recycling soon. So I took the trash, went outside barefoot, and tossed it on top of the trash bin. And then he came home and screamed because I left it out there. But day to day on the almost regular, because it's been snowing, Brian takes the trash out inside and just leaves it inside until tomorrow. So the trash is out there sitting. Nobody says anything to him, the action is accepted. I get screamed at, the action is looked down on. The trash is in the kitchen right now. No, sorry, that was just me saying, because you related to that. That is what happened. Yeah, mine was off topic. I just wanted to vent. I just wanted to vent. Yeah. Back on topic. Yes. Yeah. Two? Is there a reasoning for two? Is there a reason for two bins? Or is it just because you said two? Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Yeah. It causes issue. Yeah. We're still sitting on nurture, learned behavior. Yeah. You okay if I unmute you? Because I kind of like the controversy. Cool.
I mean, we're already like pretty much done with this, but
You're good.
but yeah, so like it's not inconvenient if you don't bring it in, if that person that just got back doesn't bring it in, but it is certainly convenient as fuck if they do bring it in.
Yeah.
Which just leads to my, thing where
It was courtesies.
Yeah.
Not being taught as much here.
Yeah, whether to like stay. I don't know how to explain it so well. But
Do we need a problem here or a question?
I don't know. A question? No. It's
Hypothesis. Are you theorying something?
What?
Hypothesis. Are you theorying something?
Theorizing? I'm theorizing that Americans are kind of fucking shit because
Oh, theories after studied. You're hypothesizing.
I guess I'm
Theories is studied.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I hate it, but I like theory because it's shorter, so you can say theory.
So my hypothesis is that Americans fucking suck because it is incredibly common for like that whole entire scenario that just went on that I just made up. It
Yeah.
could be a super fucking common thing. For it to go the most inconvenient way possible. Like it'll be extremely common for it to go the most inconvenient way possible here in America, just because like that's just how people were like naturally, I guess, taught in a way. You're not either you didn't pick up on it or you're not taught to like kind of be convenient or not inconvenient. So yeah, whereas in another culture like Japan,
ought to just simply clean up after your actions?
Yeah, essentially. But like that leads to its own set of social issues. So like
awareness of affecting somebody else, causing more stress in natural day-to-day life, possibly.
Yes. So that inconvenience piles up after so much amount of time into
Is Japan one of the largest shut-in countries too? Now I think about it, actually. I think Japan is might be wrong. I think I might be wrong, but I think that it's one of the largest shut-in countries. People who stay in their room and don't come out.
Probably.
That could be a population thing. I'm not sure.
I also love and hate the term shut-in. Because like in that aspect, it's
they call it otaku over there or whatever, but yeah.
But like when someone's a shut-in in America, it's
not as bad.
It's a little
for some reason.
different. No, it's definitely worse when you're a shut-in in America.
Really?
I know of a couple shut-ins, and they're
one of
pretty
them?
fucking despicable folk.
Is that me?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I identify as a shut-in because I use it literally, and I think of shutting the door, and my door is literally usually shut, and because of the weather situation, my door is shut. So because it's not open in my household, I say shut in.
Yeah, no. The two shut-ins that I know are quite literal shut-ins, as in
what's a identified shut-in? I mean, what isn't a what's a shut-in then? Yeah.
They literally do not even, as in you do not go to work, you do not even leave your fucking house. Not only do you not leave your house to work, you don't leave your house for fucking anything. So you are
full
so
agoraphobic people
because of that, huh?
The full agoraphobia people.
They're not even like, it's not even because they're
not even scared of it.
They're not even they're not like the two, or at least the two that I'm aware of. I don't like shitting on people. That's why I won't. But like,
you don't have to. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do like shitting on people. I
do too.
Naming people is always not nice. So
yeah, I don't like making people feel bad, but I like identifying actions.
So what I will say is like those two people, there's not really, they don't have any like super illogical fears that are like so far out. But like,
it's just lifestyle.
Yeah, they're just like, but they are still super fucking retarded and weird just because they're just so far out of touch with reality because they are shut-ins and they do not communicate with people because, well, they don't leave the fucking house, so they can't communicate with people.
That's the word socialization. Socialization is making somebody, I don't think it's identified, but I think it's teaching somebody the norms and taboos of a social culture. Socialization is taboos are the things that aren't lawfully looked down upon, but they're the things that we naturally look down upon. So like, I guess the one he used right away that I can remember is like incest. Like people down south, like it still happens, like, but
yeah,
they're not arrested for it. So it's a taboo. It's looked down upon, but it's not arrested for. There's two types of things in society. There's laws and taboos.
Wait a minute, but it's illegal.
Is it certain? I thought there was a certain state. He said it's not illegal.
Oh, okay. Maybe I think I might have heard that before. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
So
Okay. So
in that
it's
country, in that
mostly
state, he said it's a
fantasy.
taboo.
It's a fantasy that's highly looked down upon. It's a fantasy to some people, I guess.
It's
that's
any
highly
action
looked
that's
down
looked down
by
upon
others.
that's not lawfully attacked for.
Okay.
Socially looked
Okay,
down
so-
upon. Socially looked down upon. There we go.
Right. There's any action that's socially looked down on. So urinating in public.
Taboo. Well, that would not be, because that would be
It's literally illegal.
yeah,
It's literally
yeah.
illegal. Yeah.
But right idea, yeah. A lot of certain things. Personal
Okay.
space here,
Yeah.
personal space here versus in other countries is I guess it'd be a taboo to get in somebody's
Yeah.
personal space for us because we're pretty not touchy and stuff like that.
Yeah. Whereas, like,
I wouldn't say it's a taboo because it's not identified fully wrong. Like that's why the incest one works so well, because it's like everybody definitely taboos it. You know what I mean?
yeah, everybody pretty much
So
looks down upon
eating
here,
dog.
so-
Eating dog is no, because that's illegal
No,
here.
that's highly illegal here. Yeah. Well, okay, but no.
in other
it's
countries
taboo
it's
because,
allowed,
like,
though.
There are other places. Yeah, so it's taboo. It's taboo.
It would have to be taboo in law. I don't know, but yeah,
Here it's illegal, but like if you were elsewhere, yes, okay.
I don't,
So
because I
it's
want to
not
find
looked
other
down
ones
on there.
because I want to look at other ones because then you could say everything's a
Like a tough
taboo
one.
because somewhere else it could be allowed.
Yeah. Well, okay.
So another taboo would be
No. Fuck
What?
off then. Absolutely not. So, okay, well, that's fucking stupid because then all of humans. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because you have to include the entirety of humans. Why the
Yes.
fuck? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. then.
culture to culture. It's saying that each culture has a taboo and set of laws.
Okay. I have an issue here then.
Yeah,
I have an
not
issue
as
then
not as an
because-
identified human race.
Yeah, it's because now you have culture issues. So, like, what the fuck is culture and why?
Yeah, that's
Because-
another argument.
Man.
We're not going that big yet. It's hard. It's hard. We have to start small, man. We have to start small. So we can talk about it all. Otherwise, we get off topic. Like I was thinking of that one 5-10 minutes ago, and I held myself back from saying shit. I'm like, I can't ask this right now.
I've done that with a few other things here and just forgotten about it.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
Fuck. It is. Alright. Fucking hell. Man, I literally don't have fucking time for this because I'm gonna get back in probably 40 minutes, we'll say. What time is it? Oh my god, it's that late. Yeah, I'm gonna get back in like 40 minutes and then have to like actually speed run doing work. Which
You're
is
good.
stupid.
That's why we got multiple days in a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well see how far we can get.
Yeah. So what else we got for taboo then? Let's go. I want to find one taboo that's not the one he gave me. That works here in America.
I don't know.
There's definitely got to be one. Let's say. Initially, polygamy.
I don't know what that is.
Being able to have multiple spouses. It's more open now, but I don't think it was. I think it was almost fully looked down upon. I don't think it was illegal though. No, it is. It was illegal.
Spouses, so like, yeah, people that you're literally married to is illegal. Girlfriends, no.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that would work then.
Because marriage is like a legal agreement type thing.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay, that
You
works.
can only have with one other person, so yes. But like, yeah, to have multiple girlfriends, we'll say, is
I guess that this is hard because then it feels like you're self-identifying with it, but it's not. You can come to terms
Yeah.
with just what's around.
that
Speaking
one's
upon
definitely
situationally,
taboo, though.
not biasly.
Yeah, that one's definitely a taboo.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Taboos are much harder to
For
find
sure.
because I think taboos are probably just set to laws usually because the most part.
Mm,
I guess it's a
it almost
cumulative.
seems like taboos are testing morality.
Yes. That's usually
Trying
yeah,
to
how I,
like,
yeah.
but like in a stupid fucking way because like, so I don't know. Obviously,
Because it would
everybody
have
has
to
their
be a group
morals, and
decision.
my morals are right, your morals are wrong.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so like this is weird because so like taboos, all right, if they're testing morality, it's weird because like why the if you're already testing them, you're already immoral. If you're already like if you're willing to, but like you
Are you immoral only if you cross them? Isn't morality the chosen choice of not crossing it? It's your
your own, yeah, that's your own moral compass. But like, so like
yeah.
that's why I'm saying this is so fucking. This is really fucking dumb because like,
You're deciding whose actions are right and wrong.
Yeah. To that, so like.
I think a lot of them were. It came into the fact is does it harm another person? Does it physically or emotionally harm another being?
So.
I don't know. I don't know if emotionally was part of it, but it was like physically. Does it harm? It was a harm.
Okay, but that's like the bare bones minimum to morality is the issue.
Yeah.
So when you have other
We're saying
morals, so
different layers to morality, then, huh?
We'll say monogamy. What?
Monogamy.
Yeah, monogamy. That one.
You had it. Miniogamy.
Yeah. So like, some people are gonna look down on that, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what taboos are. So, but why the fuck do some people even find it to be okay? Is the thing to me.
What? Monogamy?
Because you have such
or
a
polygamy? Which one? The multiple or singular? Because you could say both. The other aspects viewing it in a different way. They would be viewing it as hogging a person, as in not helping to speed up the population of reproducing, because they might be holding different morals in what is important. They might not have longer lifespans, so reproduction can be very important over there.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna tell you what. If you're gonna bring up reproduction into this, then I'm gonna tell you right fucking now that having multiple partners is not the answer.
No, they do. There's something else for that. Let me see if I can actually find real data why it started, or if there's an importance in it over there, because I can't speak on that aspect.
All I'm trying to think of is
That's
the
all I could
reason
come
that
up with.
people even indulge in these taboos is due to their lack of morals. If you have like the bare bones minimal set of morals, or none, whatever, then of course they're acceptable to you. But like, this is tough.
Morality is decided per person, so what you're deciding as moral could be someone else's non-moral. But then there's also murder. Murder comes into case, and the harm of another. Is it okay to murder another person? No, I believe that, but why wouldn't somebody else? Like,
I see, like I can all sit here and argue yes. So yeah, I get it. I fully understand that. Yes, fuck morals. But this is goddamn shit.
why life's cool.
Life's cool.
There's a lot of questions that could be asked here, man.
Life is cool. Shit. Here's okay. This is about to get if I'm unmuted, I don't know what you're streaming on, but it's most likely bannable because
Got you. You want me to mute for a little bit, or?
I don't know. You tell me if it is or not, and then we'll just divert if it is.
Let me mute first. Go ahead. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I think that's a good statement.
Because here's as humans,
Where do morals begin? Yeah.
Yeah. How are they even going to be constructed in the first place? What are they going to be based off of? Because, well, generally,
You want me to help?
No, generally, all right. Here. So generally, we're going to use lions and shit as an example. Lions aren't going to just go. Yeah, they're not just going to go kill their cubs regularly. That's not just like they don't just do that just because. Like there's a reason for it. They also select their mates, we'll say, based on kind of genetics generally. Which is what most animals do, is they obviously want to have best genetics because you're going to have the best survivability. The issue with humans, though, is it doesn't really matter how fucked up you are because you're going to survive regardless. Or people will put the effort into forcing you alive, if in a good or bad way, however you may view that. So that's where I have.
Opening statement was where morals came from.
Yes. So, like, given that, are humans already immoral because they try and defy, I guess, all of nature as a whole anyway?
Well, let me hit you with...
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me hit you with this one. You're asking, are humans inherently immoral? Because we...
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Because
well, I'd have to...
We're negating such a major natural factor that is there, like, can you really... How moral can you be at that point? I guess is what I'm saying.
Since morality is labeled, and we created morality and decided on morality, I'd say we're the only one that has or does not have morality. While inherently, we're the only ones that can have it because we're the only ones that have that aspect of self-reflection.
That's where I...
So are we inherently more immoral than the rest of the animal race? I'd say yes, because I believe without morality, they're inherently more moral. More in their internal being, what they probably are. The fact that we have to think and concept all of it makes it decisioned and based and weird as fuck, and it has to come into a group determination, which then isn't even a full 100%, because then it's a percentile. Morality is just over, what's the word when a group fully decides? What's a majority? The majority decides the morality. So
yeah, majority vote, democracy.
So that would also
Morality is a
mean
democracy, in a way.
So not everybody fully agrees with the morality, and that's not everybody's morals. So morals are incomplete. Is my final statement.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so, because...
Well, incomplete and overanalyzed.
Yeah, can't. You can't complete them. You can't complete morals. Like you can't. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
So I always kept thinking I was a nihilist, but I'm not. Apparently I'm something else. It's where I break things down so so much that I find a different value in it.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it is, but it told me I wasn't a nihilist when I looked it up. It's a nihilist just hate everything and there's no point to anything. Nihilist is there's no point to anything, which I believe, but I believe there's a point in group shared experience than just life itself. I do see its pointlessness and see there is no point in it, but I think the point that we're here is a point to be lived.
It's tough because I am extremely capable and can find joy in just about anything. I'm unbothered by lots of things, but I also highly disagree that there's much of a point to anything either.
Agreed. I think that's the joy in it. Not so much joy. I think that's the living factor.
Is that there is no point. I don't want to say there's no point because, like,
I think you decide the point.
Who? Okay,
who decides?
Okay, this pisses me off a lot. Yeah, who does decide the point? Because me,
I think it's different.
I think that literally the entire world, I don't want to say should be enslaved, but like, you should probably have about 90% of the people set on researching, we'll say, space exploration.
Okay.
There's significantly more out in space that we could be using to our advantage to, I don't know, launch our own species forward, if you will.
Yeah,
so, like,
you're looking in that. I think that's something else. Group advancement as a society.
Yeah, but thanks to free will or whatever. This fucking asshole.
I just call it dysfunction.
This fucking asshole.
Call it dysfunction because as soon as you try to identify it, it becomes a mess.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. I mean,
I think you said everything very well. I don't think it was very bad. I think it was very intellectual the way you're looking at it. What are morals and where do they come from? Who decides them? Those are all good questions. And you can also still hold your own at the same time. The one thing I'm coming to terms with is, which I disagree with, which in sociology is, I believe nothing is, I believe everything's fully black and white, but also not black and white. Like, it's gonna be moved around a little bit in life. Like, you can have feelings, you can have an opinion, but moment to moment, things can differ, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not...
Yeah.
Like, because it's a learned and shared experience. That would be back to nurture. So everything you feel and experience through life decides who you are. So the journey is important.
I mean, yeah, like that's like the optimal, all right, buddy. The optimal action to whatever result of this action can change depending on so many things. I don't know. I don't know. That was a lot of fucking nothing right there.
Yeah. What I said? Yeah.
No, what I just tried to spew out. But
your end goal is not always going to be set in stone, and sometimes some days you might have one, some days you might not, and the overall end goal is pointless because you're going to die. So.
Yes. Okay. That was end goal. I was thinking of a short term, I guess long term. I don't know, short term. How you cross this river might the optimal route may differ. So like that's how I was viewing everything's black and white but not black and white. Yes, you're gonna cross the fucking river.
I like what you just said. Yeah. No, when you did all that using all those words, yes, it made me understand black and white but not black and white. The optimal path might differ. That made the exact sense of what I mean.
Okay.
But like I still can't describe it. But yes.
That was my way of describing it. That is the it is determined that you are going to cross the river, but how so? The optimal way of crossing this river could change depending on. Okay, well, it's raining.
Rules,
Let's cross the
environment.
yeah, the environment. Nature can change how. What?
You mean nurture, but it's
I've lost
nurture is
everything.
inherently the nature around you.
Yeah, it can be affected by the nature. I'm not gonna say it's inherently caused by, because that's not all. Well, it is in a way.
We're going back to the bike boy and free will of like physical body build and how biologically people are different.
Nah. Nah.
No, I was trying to figure out. So you were going back to nature for crossing the river, so I was like, huh?
No. Now, well, when you were saying everything's black and white, but not. That's all. My river crossing was my
The river is your
example.
problems you will come across in life. Or challenges.
The river crossing was my example of how everything is black and white, but not black and white, because it's black and white because yes, you're crossing.
It's black and white because yes,
you're going to
but
fucking do it. It's not
yes.
because you're you're gonna do it, but a different way every time. So yeah, I guess whatever. Who gives a fuck? Next up
Yeah.
is I keep getting back to this the grudges and arguments and shit because
Yeah.
well,
We can go back to that because
find
I was grudges and arguments. Yeah.
yeah. Some people
Yeah.
can find joy in just arguing. Which is a thing.
That is a
I
thing.
guess.
I call them my tea sisters.
It's really funny that you. Oh, this is about to get fucking racist.
Oh God,
It's
calm
not
down.
racist. I'm just kidding.
You
I am
scare
just
me.
kidding. It's really funny that you just immediately brought up females when you.
Well, yeah, no, that's another. Yeah,
So,
that'd be a bias I hold, an initial stereotype. Yeah.
I don't. It's also like, but yes and no, because it's like quite literally proven that they are more so feeling driven.
Yes,
And like,
that is
if
studied.
you're more reactive, if you are reactive to feelings, well, I mean,
You'd find more enjoyment in the action of discussing them. Then.
yeah, and like you're gonna, yeah, you have, I don't know, I guess like you're feeling, since fuck me, coming from someone who has very little feelings towards very little things, this is tough
Same.
to fucking articulate.
Articulation is important and difficult.
Yeah, I'm so fucking bad at it. I really am, and I regret not Englishing more or just wording
Same.
more. But
I think Spanish has helped me with it, and honestly, sociology, like just talking about things, has been kind of eye-opening again, because I felt like I kind of wasn't. I was just kind of going through life, so like now I'm talking about things. I'm like feel like I'm doing the kid thing again of where, what, why, and it's nice. It's nice.
yeah.
I have a new glow in my life. It feels good. Which then again means nothing because it's all about my emotional feelings. So why does it even fucking matter?
Okay.
Uh.
Actually, no. No, but like to the emotional thing. Ready?
Yeah, yeah.
So people are gonna argue. Okay. Well, females are biologically more emotionally driven.
Yes.
Now that's where I'm gonna say biology doesn't really give a fuck about feelings, though. So like that's why I'm confused here.
What do you
as to
mean?
How that actually makes any sense? Biology itself just has to do with mostly genetic makeup. No.
Biology, I would believe, has to do with how you feel that certain experience, because feelings are made up of a chemical response in your brain and a physical output, and different people have different chemical levels of natural brain, so they would experience different levels of emotion, all experienced through different lens of the person, of the shared experience they have learned. So emotions differ per person, is my opinion. and different people can feel different ways about different ones. Because like I think they're kind of useless to try to get rid of them a lot of times, but I also enjoy using them at the same time. I find when do I want to use an emotion is kind of how I live. Sometimes I like turning it off and not using it because I find more enjoyment in having none. Sometimes I used to find it challenging because my ADHD, like I don't like saying ADHD. The way I lived as a child was emotion driven first, and it wasn't always controlled, and I fought with it, and I didn't like the way I lived. I didn't like the way I viewed myself. So now I'm finding better aspects and times to enjoy my own emotion if I find it productive and if I find it useful for me. I'll let it go.
So now,
But also,
if you never took the
yeah.
sociology class, then you wouldn't feel this way and have
Oh, also,
and it has changed you. So
no, exactly. Actually, this was I started studying this before sociology class, and then that's when I started changing everything, and I was like, oh fuck, this sucks. Yeah, no free will. That's how I believe too. Yeah.
That's perfect. So I don't know. I just thought of that now. Yeah.
So then, if it doesn't fucking matter, why fight things? Is kind of what I came to conclusion with. So I find it to be more of a fully studied experience. Is one I'll go through analyzing, enjoy, and decipher. And possibly share.
So,
And that again, down to the last word though, it's just an experience.
yeah.
Temporary as fuck, and different capacities over time, because mental state's a thing.
What
So
annoys me though a lot is so animals will generally pick their mates based on genetic performance, and because they like I said earlier, they want
Survivability?
higher survivability, and higher survivability. You want the best traits in order to get the highest survivability. Why is that not the fucking case for humans though? Why is that not the case at all?
My hypothesis first. My first hypothesis and random statement would be: was it after we crossed the threshold of survivability? Once it became too easy, other things, free time.
I believe so. I believe so.
You know,
When there is nothing that threatens you, when there is nothing at all that threatens you,
what's left?
what do you have to have a safety net? Like there's nothing for you. If nothing threatens you, then there's nothing that you need to
What are the most socially packed animals? Because free time would lead to us spending more time together, possibly. I don't know if that would be the full inherent case, because they could have different activities. But that would leave self-reflection, activities with yourself, and activities with your own species. Socialization. So self-reflection and socialization. So what animals have the most socialization first? And then we'd have to get into what animals then have the most free time. So monkeys are the next on the list, right?
What is?
Monkeys? Yeah, that's just my guess. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, they're the easiest for us to relate to as
Not
far as
us personally, the animals
social.
themselves. What animal species has the most first socialization? So packed the most in there, has the most and then free
Literally
time
no
will be second on the
fucking
list.
I couldn't even begin to guess where. Honestly, just because if you were to say socialization, I would say a fucking school of tetra fish, because
You could, yeah.
you're gonna have 700 of them together. So like, are they more social than monkey? So like, I literally don't know how to fucking guess that. I have no idea.
Socialization would then differ. We come into biology because we have because we have physical senses. We have our 5 physical senses that create our reality. So they determine how we use, function, and socialize within our group. And it was necessary for us to socialize with our group for survival. So the ability to read signals within our group before even communication. Yeah. I hurt myself. If you can help me finish anything there.
I'm having a hard time I'm having a very hard time.
Keep breaking it down more and more, and don't let yourself get lost in the fact that it's all nuanced.
Yeah.
Because you are just thinking about nothing, but you're allowed to think about it, and great meaning in it. Because meaning is our identified truth in reality. Is a held meaning or a symbol. In our perceived reality, sorry.
Here's an identified thing. I'm going. I have my fucking cruise control set at 75. How come I fucking caught up to this guy in about half a second, in about 3 fucking seconds, and now I can't pass him?
Because he's fallen asleep at the wheel, and now you're the only thing he sees. He didn't care about nothing until he saw you. He said, "Hey, fucker, what up?"
I fucking hate people.
Me too.
Yeah.
Both love and hate them. I love the different ways I see people live their life. Some I hate, some I like. Hate's a strong word. Some I dislike and I question a lot more than others.
Yeah. Hate is a very highly used word.
It's
also.
That's why English sucks, because we
untrue,
go for
though.
the quickest way to say something, and it's changed meaning over time.
Yeah. Because like I'm always gonna say I hate this and that. Or
Yeah,
I hate
but I know what you mean.
whoever. But like in reality, I can think of like maybe a couple people that I hate.
Yeah,
Whereas I can
Hold on.
I could
I
tell
can
you
think
that
of
I
one.
dislike everyone.
yeah, I like dislike a lot of things, but can I think of one person I hate? Hate would be the emotion of what? Would hate be disgust without reason? Oh no, I don't want to go into more fucking... I almost went into more English. I was going to go, hate is disgust without reason. And then I was going to say, well, that wouldn't make any sense, because then that's just reasoning why we dislike things.
Yeah, how does
I
dislike
person-
turn into hate?
Yeah. I
'Cause that has to be
personally...
the first step, obviously.
Personally, I identify that as, personally, I identify hate as not having reason for an emotional and bodily response. Like, when I think hate, I think rage. I think, like,
Yep.
they've had, it's hard to describe it.
What?
Can you describe rage for me? Better than dislike?
I don't know. Look at a fucking dictionary.
Yeah.
So like that's an issue. Like why is that a thing too? Like why do I have to like?
Specifically word things.
So yeah, that bothers me a lot. So like because you're gonna look at a dictionary and try and decipher. Okay, so sure, this is what it means, but in general, like contextually, it's never used in that way, or it's not used in the way that it's written, if that makes sense.
Oh, you're talking about change of literal meaning versus socially used meaning.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when people use words, it's me personally, I do this a lot. I use words in the wrong way all the time, and I won't be corrected. People understand my meaning that's portrayed, and we don't fix it. That's one thing I've been kind of going into absolute brain deadness with is language isn't real. Fucking trying to perceive a thought to somebody is only as perceived as it is through the language you're using. So you're never going to be able to get any more of your thought process out than the language can allow you to.
Yeah.
So language itself is our secondary way of sharing our thought and which is a physical feeling in our body and is not able to be described linguistically.
Yeah.
In awful aspects.
Wow.
So I, at one point, was just like going and thinking and in my head, because I always think with words. And at one point, I just stopped thinking with words for like solid 1 minute, 2 minutes. I was just playing my game, no words. It was just, no, it was just thinking by actions and feelings. It was just, I don't know how to explain it. The words became not necessary. They weren't there. There was no internal thought. It disappeared for a minute because I don't know. I was in like a flow state, and I was aware of it.
I'm trying. I can follow with the I get not really because I can't say that I've done so exactly, but like I can understand feeling with action in mental.
Some people don't have an internal monologue. They don't use a character or wording in their head to think. I personally always think with like words. I carry myself through feeling, but the thought is usually carried through by words. Like, I speak to myself as I'm doing my day. I talk about my actions, what I'm doing, you know.
I'm about to just get super controversial. And I'm not actually, because I don't have time for this, because I'm about to get back to the plant in less than 5 minutes, so I don't have time for it. But this is, my brain's starting to fry itself, and I'm pretty sure I get to work 12 hours today too. So this is not what I need.
Yeah. Your brain's a muscle. It's good for you.
Yeah. Good thing I don't have to use it to work.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I find language so stupid. I love it though.
I hate language too.
You were gonna say controversial. What's the controversial statement though? You can leave me on it and I'll discuss it.
It would have been to do with things that are significantly looked down upon, such as genetic mutation, things that we're extremely capable of, things that could
scientific study versus effect on
things like literally mutating people's genes for the fact of benefiting them, which would in turn benefit literally the entirety of human race. The issue is that you can only benefit people that are being born. You can't modify my genes now that I'm already born, so it puts me at a significant disadvantage. But
okay.
The issue is that, and that's the issue is that I forget. There's a whole
would it create another split? Would it, if anything, on a simplistic term?
There's a literal study on that kind of thing that I don't have time to get into, but it's basically we have the ability to modify genes.
You're saying, is it wrong?
No.
Or you're asking me, is it
what? Inherently wrong. Why? I couldn't fucking tell you why, because the way that I decide things is what the fuck is optimal. If it is optimal, you do that. So I can't tell you that it's wrong because to me it's not fucking wrong. Apparently many people, that is wrong and you can't fucking do that, and that's why we won't do it. Even though it would
it's wrong because it's
humanity.
Are they saying it's wrong because of unborn? Is that the basis?
No, they're saying it's wrong because the unborn didn't have a choice to be genetically significantly superior to you or I, and on top of that, it's putting you and I at such a genetic disadvantage. Bitch, your fucking life is already, when you're born, you're pretty much already fucking done. You have no free will. You're literally born. It is what it is. Like there's you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do, but
no choice in what time and era you were born.
So much. Whereas,
you can only improve your experience.
Yeah. Whereas if you were to, I guess in a way, stat boost the fuck out of somebody.
I like the way you phrase that, because it's another way to look at it. Are you benefiting the next society? That's another statement in question.
You're still benefiting your human race. It's just that a future generation, very, very hard time.
In my opinion, I'm gonna go super logical. Can't be decided. They haven't been born. They have no morals. Can't decide their morals yet. So you can't argue our morals versus their morals in a future society yet to happen. So we can't decide. We'd be deciding the morality on something else that hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean?
It has no. I know what you're saying, but that's not the general argument as to why.
No, yeah. No, I like the broken down disassociative theories, where it's like I pull away from what's it called? What am I pulling away from? I guess it's almost argumentative, and I'm trying to just tell you what it is. I try to break down just what it is. So I guess what would my standpoint be on it? I don't know yet. More study necessary. I'm still living and learning.
So fucking fast. I just put that trailer away. Or at least I parked it in less than a minute.
What would be the genetic mutations anyway? I'm fascinated by the idea.
Well, we have the ability to, change how, let's see, like you can not, I don't want to say change someone's IQ because it doesn't work that way exactly, but like the way
that boosted the brain function.
So like exactly. So you can change someone's eye color, you can change their height, essentially.
Anywhere yet?
Not even to an extent.
I mean, the world's big. Is this already happening?
No, it's not happening because it was.
Oh.
That these people, it's morally wrong. Okay. We have already do it that we're not going to because it's morally wrong. The reason it's morally wrong is because, well, these are unborn people. They don't have a choice as to whether or not they should have these, well, boosted. And that's the way I'm saying it because they're stats.
Yeah.
Only benefit. Literally all that's so
you're just starting Dark Souls off a little better.
That's what the argument. Yeah. That's what the argument is, but what it really comes
on, lagging.
People have a very hard time giving.
Lagging, hold on, I'm lagging. Give me a second. I was opening up a game, and I'm waiting for it to just sit and load. Okay. Test 1 2 3. Can you? I'm trying to test my lag. I opened up a game.
Yeah.
It should be good now.
Well, so yeah, that's what people say is the reason not allowed or whatever. But in reality, the real reason that it's not because humans do not want to give up power by creating people that are significantly genetically more superior than you. No one wants to put themselves at such a disadvantage like that they're literally just so far inferior. Like,
well, I believe both. I think both aspects are real. They definitely feel both ways, or different groups feel both ways.
No, you feel both ways, but only one is.
Oh, wait, hold on. You said only.
The morals matter here.
You lagged. Can you repeat the state?
That's what's controversial.
Repeat. I only heard only one of them is, and then you lagged out.
Only one of them is logical.
Okay.
One of the trying to claim that it's immoral to do so because these people, they haven't been born yet. It doesn't fucking matter that they haven't been born yet. It's because you don't want to give up power. You are by creating a people that are significantly superior to you, you're giving up power. You are knowingly giving up power by having people like that. So people don't want to give that up. So it has nothing to do with morality as much as it does giving up power. So it's not a whatever. It's not a moral thing whatsoever. It's just for, I mean, it is, but it's a logic thing. It is the correct logical choice would be to create those people, because
Yes, I can agree with that.
It only benefits
As a beneficial idea,
humans.
yeah.
If there are only benefits to it,
Yeah.
in the future, which there are,
It would be the most
literally
logical,
only benefits,
beneficial. Feels weird saying it, but yeah.
and that's what you should do. Yeah, 2:54. Oh, fuck me, I don't have time. I have to go. Fuck me. I'm so mad.
Isn't it fun to argue about
Actually,
like absolutely everything that's pointless?
yeah.
Now, what do we get out of this?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Did we enjoy it? Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah. And now I have to go because I already have to start doing more of my job. Only this time I have to. I'm not using the big boy truck. I'm using the little boy truck. So I have to stop every fucking all over and here's some pallets and cages of mail and give them to the fucking stations.
I just had clouds going while we talked the entire time.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I do have to go because I'm already fucking late.
So final statements. Life's pointless and then you die, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, pretty much. Good luck now.
The human race is a bunch of drug addicts and we live off of emotions that are just chemicals in our heads, so we're just drug addicts. Oh, he's gone. That's a funny one for me. We just chill and play games.
Yeah, RuneScape. No.
Just bring work. Fuck. Stuff goes.